I'm not.
I'm worried about it.
Okay.
I'm terrified that Skinny just won't show.
No, because he showed to us to tons of events in Niagara in the past. I don't think I've ever heard about him not.
He has. I'm just worried about it. That's all. And
Okay.
then what's the other battle?
And then we got a grudge match between the host of the night, Interp,
Hey,
and Pluto Hunt.
fuckwad.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's going to be...
I don't see that happening. I hate to be.
I feel like he's not gonna show.
I hate to be
I hate
negative
to,
about
I
the
hate to
situation,
agree.
but
I have
I'll
to
be.
agree with this one a little bit. I have to.
So
because-
both parties have locked in.
Yeah.
And nobody wants anything for it. They're
No.
just like, okay, cool, we're just gonna battle.
Yep.
I'm down.
So people
So
have that kind of...
you guys have locked in this battle. This is on camera right now. So
We've
I
walked
mean-
in a couple battles.
Like I said, as of...
No, I'm just saying you and
As of-
Pluto.
Yeah,
I don't care about the other ones.
Oh yeah, it's
Fucking
locked in. Time.
Skinny doesn't show, he doesn't show. But I'm just.
Time's been
I'm just
discussed,
keeping with
everything.
this one here.
And I gotta be there because I'm hosting the event, so
Yeah.
I ain't no showing.
Yeah. I'll be surprised if this battle goes down.
Yeah, boys. What up? All right. Yeah,
I'll be surprised.
I want to
If-
see it happen.
If he doesn't show up, he's just more proof that he's a bitch.
It just
Validates everything I've said about him.
I mean, Pluto's not a battle rapper though. Like
He
what-
wants to be.
That's another crux of this position.
I'm
he wants
just
to be.
yeah.
I don't know why you're dropping YouTube links on the podcast though.
Who's that?
William Rosier or something like that.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
But
that's
yeah, man.
You can participate in the conversation. You know what I mean? Let us know what's going on.
Yeah. I'll be super shocked if that battle goes down.
If he doesn't show, he's a bitch.
I mean, we won't even get into that.
No,
I don't even know if
I heard he is a bitch.
Go check out Rabbit's Foot. That's all.
He could try to show and maybe try to redeem himself. I don't know, man. I said battle. He said sure. I said hey block. He said a date. He said sure.
He said sure.
Yeah, and
I said hey block. I got one because I wanted a battle.
I'd love to be there. I would, but I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't want to get you guys shit shut down. You know what I mean?
I don't want to get my guy shit shut down either.
Yeah, I don't usually put on events to have them shut down. So, you know.
So if I do an advance,
I'm not trying to do all
apologize.
We don't want to take it there.
He gonna want to hit me.
It's I'll see it if it's on camera. If it ends up.
Oh no, we got the same camera recording us. Gonna record that.
There you go. But so speaking of battle rap, what were you saying, Black? You were saying something about the difference between
Battling,
performing
and battling.
Performers and battlers.
Performers and battlers. There's a difference between performers and battlers that Okay, so here's what it is. I'll put it out because this is a discussion and I'm tired of hiding behind how polite it can be. It's like this. I've dealt with some battle rappers or people who claim that they battle rap that have conducted themselves as what I would define as a prima donna. Okay? Now, I've been told that saying this to them is going to make them not want to work with me, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But if you are if your ego is so inflated by your talent that you cannot concede or make a concession for the benefit of what could be future progression or what could be progressive for your future.
I feel like he's talking about me. Is that me? Is that what he's talking about? You just say my name. I'm right here, bro.
If you avoided what you can do to like make your future progressive, you know what I mean? Then you can't go out and complain about the opportunities missed. And no, Scotty, I'm not talking about you because I would have just said it directly. And I know you have your things going on right now, so I can understand based on your work schedule and, you know what I mean, those personal things that you have dealing with, why you aren't doing more because they're not showing you the consideration that they could based on your credentials, which nowadays seem to be your social media status and your stream total when it comes to online or anybody working in music. Now,
well, no, it's not even that. Like, streams are good and stuff, but look at the lives. Like, your lives get more fucking activity than any of the other ones. Like, I'm not just saying that. This isn't like just a a thing about like streams and like advertisement and shit like that. It's all about bringing character to the scene and just fucking speaking real shit and not having a filter. Like you guys don't need to filter fucking anything.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
nobody
buddy.
does.
Y'all don't need to filter anything.
Who the fuck filters anything? I ain't filtered nothing.
Y'all don't need to filter anything.
Bro, if I was
there you
coughing,
go.
there'd be grounds all up in
There
that
you go.
cup.
I rest my case.
Any success I attain in future that has come from any of these online broadcasts can be revisited
Anyway,
based on something that I have said, and that will be used to deteriorate any integrity I've established. But you want to...
I wanted to go into the next thing that, and this was a discussion I saw on another podcast. But speaking of battle rap, there was this white battle rapper that just went viral this week, and he was in a battle. He was there with like his black friends and battling a black dude, and said the N-word in like a scheme. Like I don't exactly remember the whole thing. Bring that shit up on there. And he.
So what's your opinion?
And then as soon as he said the word, someone from the crowd gave him a jab and punched him in the face. So
How does that make you feel?
no, I think it's stupid. I don't think. My opinion on it, and I don't even know if I should say this, but both black people and white people shouldn't say it. That I think that, like,
What's the point of
and I
origin?
think that's the way society is moving towards.
Can I
What's
just
the
state
point of
one
origin
thing?
of the word, though?
Can I- hold on, can I
where
just
did the
point
word
out-
originate?
Slavery.
Here's
Is
one.
it not?
Here's one thing that think people need to realize though about battle rap.
Oh boy.
And I'm not. And trust me, I'm not in any. I would never drop the M-bomb. I'm white as a motherfucker.
So it's not a justification, it's just an explanation?
No, it's an explanation of how I see battle rap and sensitivities. Every other race is expected to give up their sensitivities to every insult imaginable.
This is true.
For black people in battle rap.
That is.
You can
actually
battle a
true.
Chinese person and make nothing but references about them eating cats and dogs, and they will take it.
He's not lying.
You can use every slur against every other race, minority, creed, religion out there, and in battle rap, it is acceptable. Why is it that one group is exempt? There should be, if
Is
it's
it the group that originated,
if
battle
if
rap
it's free
originated
for
with?
all.
Is it the
But
group
that-
that battle rap originated with?
But that's
So
like
you're
saying,
down. Hold on, wait,
Is
hold
it?
on, wait.
No, I just asked the question.
So you're
I
down
haven't
with
gotten an
institutional
answer yet.
racism.
I haven't gotten an answer yet. I have to
You're-
deal with institutional racism.
Exactly. So
I have to
so
deal
you're
with it
fine
on a
with it being
regular basis.
reversed.
Am I fine with it? No, I'm not fucking
Then why
fine
would
with
you
it.
condone it in?
How do I
sport?
condone it? It's been no.
Well,
here's
you're
the problem.
saying-
Here's
you
the
just
problem.
said it.
Here's the problem. One race created the word to deteriorate the integrity of another race. That race has taken over the word in order to establish a desensitivity of said word.
And hey, you eat cats for supper is meant to bring a person up? No, it's meant to deteriorate
But
a
if
race.
that's the phrasing that you want to focus on, I'm sure there are other things.
Cracker
that
is meant to bring a white person up?
who
Honky?
created the terminology?
Actually, if you look up, the cracker word is apparently.
It's a
term
slave
of-
driver. It's a whip cracker.
no,
It
it's a way
actually
of
puts
saying
white
what's
people
up.
on a high horse.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's like saying.
it actually does.
But-
Because a cracker is
but-
someone who cracks a whip,
but like
and they cracked a
honky-
whip on who?
But
Niggers,
honky and
right?
all that
During
stuff
slavery,
isn't-
right?
But
So
cracker isn't.
okay,
technically
so-
But
a
why
racist
is
thing.
it that there's
It's not
one
technically
group?
a racist.
It's-
thing.
And like I said, I don't condone its use personally, but
But
just
honky
to,
and
just
all
to
that.
keep going with the conversation, why is it that one group's sensitivities matter over everybody
in
else?
every establishment of society and socialism, there is a group that is exempt from specific references, and it is out of respect for that group. Like, you're not gonna go to a powwow and start like making noises that you hear on cartoons to represent what you think is a First Nation or an indigenous person's.
I would hope your ass
response.
ain't doing that on Main Street either. Like, it's ignorant whether you're at a powwow or on Main Street.
But the point remains, you're not gonna go into someone's personal space and disrespect them.
But what if
and
you're
outside-
invited
okay,
to participate?
On a
If you're
excuse me,
invited
on
to
a level-
participate, would
if
you
you're
make the
invited to
sounds?
participate,
And
if I'm invited, first of all, going.
you
to
would be the first person to pick, bro. You would be.
First of all, no.
Man,
First of
he
all,
would be right in that
going,
shit.
being invited. I've already done a cotillion, so being invited to a powwow would be I'd be humbled if I was invited to a powwow because I want to
And you would
embrace.
participate fully.
I want to embrace each culture for what positive it has to afford towards humanity. And I know there is ignorance in each culture.
He's agreeing with me right now. Doesn't even realize it.
How am I agreeing with you?
'Cause
How
you
is
would-
it
you're saying that
institutionalized racism?
You're saying that you would
If I'm
involve
embracing the
yourself.
culture, if I'm embracing a culture, that's different than propagating a negative stereotype of a culture.
But isn't engaging in battle rap embracing a culture?
So why would you propagate a negative stereotype?
Hasn't the whole point, and me and you had this conversation actually, hasn't the whole point of the use of that word been to use it to empower yourselves because it was used to hold you guys down, and now you guys are using it for empowerment. So if it's not used as an insult, but more as an empowered way of equality, like an entire race is trying to make it, it's like, hey bro, hey fam, I can't say it, but you can. You know what I mean?
And that's the thing about you bring up the battle. We gotta see this for a second. It's quick. The link is probably, it just went viral. It's probably millions of views by now.
But
White battle rapper.
I don't
uses
like
the
it
N-word.
personally, and I would never say it myself. But I don't think he's mom.
Here we go.
White battle rapper got punched in the face for saying the N-word. What I want to
Breaking news. Okay, come on.
Where is just the
Here
rock?
goes the actual clip.
the whole agenda
Trying to
of
find
battle rap is to say the most disrespectful, disgusting,
And that's
You're going on reaction videos right now.
I'm not trying to go off reaction videos. I literally just searched it.
Or it might tell you that
this
his
discussion
name,
has been
and
brought
then
to you
look
by
at-
Distinct Coalition and Expose the North. As we engage in conversation or discussions that touch base on hot topics. Okay, there we go. He telegraphed it.
You see what I'm saying? So he even kind of said it though. He's like, you say I can't use this in this battle, and then he did it just to like.
He kind of asked for that.
He did.
Like I said, I wouldn't condone it. I'd be like, yo, that's fucked up. But I just think for the culture, there needs to be one day where it just doesn't fucking matter.
There probably will be, and it's probably
For
when
the culture though,
Well,
like
the
you
culture-
think
for
white people
what-
should
like,
just
for
be
what
able to
culture,
say it?
though?
No.
For what
Here's the
culture?
thing. Here's the thing.
There's a
Every
question.
single music genre evolves, bro. So to say that hip hop is just black culture nowadays is patently false. You can't say just like
Where did
say
it originate again?
it originated there, but cultures
Okay, I
evolve.
just wanted to know.
Cultures evolve.
Yeah,
bro.
but the
they
thing
are
is-
they are forever moving.
You can't
Nowadays,
forget where it evolved from.
You can't, but
forget where it evolved from,
But
and a lot of people are doing that. A
the
lot of
story
people are
of
forgetting
struggle
where it evolved.
cannot be just taken and
You
held.
have metal, you have country, you have everything.
How is that
else.
fair to say? Could you imagine if there was another group of people that said, "Hey, you minority, you go to that, you go
They
with that door."
did,
And y'all did, like, nobody liked it. We said no more of that.
and then we made hip hop.
No. Then
Yeah.
y'all fought for civil rights for 60 fucking years. And fought for equality. Since when does equality mean I get this more than you?
We watched those who fought for civil rights be assassinated.
But here's the thing. Wasn't the point of civil rights to fight for equality?
How
So
come it was
equality-
only the black people that was getting shot, except for Kennedy.
My dude,
I'm asking you questions.
are you
ain't
really
gotta-
saying that Latinos aren't
Hey,
persecuted in North America?
many people are dying right now, and it's from the coronavirus.
Yep.
So let's get into that.
You want,
Okay.
this
Okay.
guy gotta,
Why is
he gotta-
every
Segues. I'm a pro already.
Why
I've been
why
watching
is
podcasts.
everybody